up, guys? Welcome back to another episode reaction of Star Wars The Bad Batch, and today is episode 16 titled Kamino Lost, and today is the season finale of the show. So, yeah, it's all been building up to this, so really excited to see what's gonna go down in this episode. Of course, last episode, Crosshairs brought Hunter back to Kamino, and the rest of the batch came to save him. Crosshairs had tried giving Hunter and the rest of the batch a chance to join his side. He wanted them to be brothers and a team again. And of course, Hunter kept trying to tell him, it's just that inhibitor chip in your head that's making you do all this. And he tells him that, I took my chip out some time ago. We don't really know when. So he's been doing this under his own free will for a little bit now. So that's interesting. So he's just kind of pro-Empire just permanently now, I guess. But then, of course, the Empire, they've now evacuated Kamino. All the clones have been taken off the planet. All the older ones, younger ones, all of them. The Kamino scientists took them all off, and now the Empire are destroying the Kamino factory. And it's basically done now. So the era of the clones is coming to an end. So all amazing stuff that happened. Very crazy stuff that happened last week. So yeah, hopefully this does some pretty cool stuff, because we have season 2 coming, so there's stuff that's not wrapped up here. More than likely they'll be explored in the season 2, so that should be interesting. But I assume any of the lingering plot points that's going to be happening in this season will be, finished off in this last episode, which I think mostly just, whatever the plans were for the clones. I know Nalase had some plans for the clone still of Omega and such, and also what's going to happen with Crosshairs. So, is it raining? I don't know, I can't hear it. It might probably just wind. Huh, thought it was raining. Yeah. But yeah, so all that stuff, what they're going to do with Crosshairs. We know how they're going to escape Kamino because, there's that secret tunnel system that Omega told them about last week. And who knows who might show up also. Maybe Rex can make an appearance again. Who knows? A lot of stuff could happen. I don't know, so let's just not waste too much more time and just get right into the episode now, shall we? So, let's begin. There's that. That's Death Star sound effect. Or the siren. Jeez. It is just completely wrecked now. My god. Oh god. Do they even have time to get to the tunnel system? Oh boy. They're having a rough day, aren't they? Oh boy. Oh boy. Wonder if Crosshair will save one of them if they start falling. He doesn't hate them. Oh no. Wait, what? That is not good. Well, it's officially the end of Kamino then.
The cities have been destroyed, sir. All Kaminoan facilities have collapsed into the sea.
He said that, Clum said that almost kind of sad, like he said they're destroying their home.
I do not wish to alarm you, but if you do not vacate this compartment, you will soon perish, and I will be left here on my own.
Crosshair!
Oh, he's still there too. This should be interesting then.
You copy?
All compromised compartments are sealed to contain the flooding. I cannot override the protocols from here. I can.
I don't think that knife's gonna cut it, man. You're no muscle, can't you just try and pry the doors open?
Greetings, CT-9904. You survived the aerial bombardment, but are now moments away from drowning.
Get this off of me.
Thanks for that, AZ. Anyway, if you let water flood it a bit there, the pressure out of it will kind of be lifted a bit. That's usually how it works, I think. As long as nothing else holding it down. I guess maybe the thing's too heavy to lift, to have the water lifted. Nice thinking there, Omega. I don't understand, I guess they're too sealed shut for Wrecker to try and pull them open. I'll seal it up fast. They all make it out? Yep. Damn. Is that tunnel system still intact? I guess. No, it's not tunnel system, so I guess some part is still being destroyed.
Come on, Omega. We have to go.
It is pretty sad seeing Kamino get destroyed, just knowing, like, the era of the clones is going to be finally coming to an end. Oh, jeez. Good God. Whoa. The music here is pretty great. I don't know if they can get to that tunnel system now. Could they? Because they're underwater.
There is no way to accurately calculate the damage. Most of the facility must be
Oh no.
compromised.
Are you not coming, Crosshairs? What's he gonna do? He doesn't have a lot of other choices. Like, yeah, I'm about to say, like, you either go with him or you just drown. Okay, pretend that they went outside. Like, wait, Omega can't breathe.
This is our room? Oh, what happened to it?
At least the smell's gone.
All those missions together, and you threw it away.
We made a choice. And so did you. Blind allegiance makes you a pawn. A real leader protects his squad.
They're all going to die here because of your failed leadership.
No, we're not.
Jeez. That's kind of weird. I know, like, he's no longer under the chip, his controls, so I guess he has a reason to be mad at Hunter, but, like, then again, like, when they first left him, he
My scans indicate
had the chip super activated, so, what, like, he had no choice there.
The tunnel is clear.
How are they gonna climb up, though, when I get to the upper part of the pod? I don't
We
know.
need to go back. There must be another way.
I am afraid this is our best option.
You know, if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be in this mess. All that time. You didn't even try to come back. We still would have taken you.
Let it go, Wrecker. Crosshair has always been severe and unyielding. It is his nature. You cannot change that. He cannot change that. Why are you defending me? I am not. Understanding you does not mean that I agree with you.
These tunnels are protected, right?
Only when the power is operational. Which it is not.
Uh-oh. It's a Megalodon. What on earth? What the hell? What is... Gee, that's like something monstrous, the size of that thing. What is that thing anyways? Like, I don't... Has there... Oh no. Has there been a thing mentioned in canon before about a, like, monster or a creature living underneath the Kamino waters? I mean, it makes sense. Like, there's no reason why there wouldn't be one, but I'm not... Has this specific thing ever been mentioned? I'll look it up after this. It looks like it kind of like, I don't know, lizard, turtle, shark thing. Echo hasn't been saying too much to the episode so far, besides the joke about at least the smell being gone from their quarters.
What is this place?
Nalase's private lab. Omega says this is where our mutations were manipulated and enhanced. How would she know? Because she was there. Omega was created before us. Technically, she is older than we are.
Yeah, I said that last episode. I was saying, like, no, she can be older than them, and like, they're saying she is. I'm like, clearly I should have stuck with what I was saying. So I guess Omega might be then.
That tunnel was the
Some-
only way to the Marauder.
It would seem that, once again, we are trapped.
Thanks, AZ, for that observation. So I guess, like, she's like, yeah, I think we said before, she's kind of like around the age of Boba Fett. How is it? She's an unaltered clone.
What's wrong?
My battery
And that she
cells
doesn't
are
age rapidly.
depleting.
This is what happens when you let a kid call the shots.
That kid saved your life. Unlike the Empire, who left you for dead.
That's your problem, Hunter. You take things too personally.
They destroyed an entire city.
Kamino, Rex, the Republic. That time is over.
Don't fool yourself. All you'll ever be to them is a number.
Ooh. He keeps rubbing his head.
I wanted to believe it was the inhibitor chip that made you like this, but I was wrong.
Yeah, he's always kind of been like this.
These medical capsules are our way out of here. We won't have directional control. How do we avoid the debris field out there?
The droid.
Barring any extraneous complications, I should be able to complete the task.
Yeah, they'll die saving them. The one unfortunate thing that they couldn't do is that because clone helmets can like survive in space. We've seen that before in episodes of Clone Wars.
I barely fit in this thing. Quit complaining. At least you're not doubled up.
So they could have done that, but like of course, like Omega and Cross don't have helmets, and also
How's your charge holding?
Tech doesn't.
I have access
Has
to my
openings in this
reserve
helmet.
power.
Oh God. Yeah. This is very dangerous.
I can't see anything.
That is a good thing.
Doing great, AZ.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my God.
They're fine. Just get her right now. I don't think AZ's gonna make it out of this. Oh no.
I have completed my objective.
No.
AZ. Dang.
I'm going after AZ.
What?
I'm going in.
Wow. Wait, where'd the gun come from? Okay, where did he have that gun the whole time? Like, was it on his hunter's back or something, or the crosshair's back? So I really thought they were gonna kill AZ. It would have been kind of poetic, because he would have died saving the last member of Domino Squad when he couldn't save Fives. But he saved Echo. That one part could have been poetic.
It's all gone.
You coming with us?
None of this changes anything. I made my decision.
We want different things, Crosshair. That doesn't mean that we have to be enemies.
I mean, like, what is he gonna do? He has no ship to get off there.
What?
Thank you for saving AZ.
Consider us even.
How do you plan on getting off the planet, though? I just realized, actually, it's the first time I think it's the first time we're seeing Kamino not in the rain. Yeah, it's the first time we're not seeing it, like, covered in rain and such. That's interesting. How does he intend to get off the planet? Some commandos. Nothing to say. Who is this person?
We are all admirers of your scientific talents. The Empire has big things planned for you.
Is that it? Alright. That was good. I'm pretty sure I liked it, yeah. I liked it. No, I'm not saying I didn't like it. Part of me feel like honestly there was still more I thought that was gonna be done, but I guess there's season 2 is coming, so there's no of course we're not gonna get everything like covered. So I guess whatever stuff they're gonna reveal, we'll talk about next season. So yeah, so a couple of my predictions were kind of wrong. I thought maybe Crossers might join back up with them, and I thought maybe they would join with Rex or something, but no. So I guess going to next season. So So AZ, I guess, might be now like a main character going next season if he's part with them now. Excuse me. Sid will still be a factor next season, and what else? And the bunch of stuff that has to go down. I don't know. I'm just trying to make sure that's nothing else after credits. Yeah, never usually is. I'm just looking though in case this time around. Yeah, overall that was a very good. I think overall this whole season was good. I think I like. I mean, I think the Clone Wars that's still better. I even I like Rebels even a little more than this though. Because my overall thoughts about this show is that there's a lot of great episodes in it, but I think there's a lot of also not so great episodes that like that one in the last episode with Roland Durant. Well, that was kind of a pretty good one, but then again, that could maybe lead into something more later on in the show, I guess, with that character, because I might set him up to come back. Who knows? I mean, Rebels did that. They had episodes where didn't seem like they mattered, but at the end of the season or way later in the show, you show how they do matter. Yeah, overall, this was a good season, but I guess there's a lot of good stuff in this episode. A lot of the action, or just kind of the set pieces and music was all really great. I guess this finale was more so just about showing how the clone era is done. We'll have of course the stragglers left behind, the Batch, Rex, Gregor, all those guys. But this is kind of the end of the clone era. No longer any clones left. You can almost more so say this is almost really the technical end of the Clone Wars. I mean, the Clone Wars ended, but the clone era was the clone era took up the entirety of the Clone Wars, and that was a major part of it. So I guess in a way you could say, because now that Kamino's gone, this is where the clone era continues and such, or ends, not continues. So there's all of that. Yeah, so I guess we'll see Nala Sayce a little bit more next season, and also that medical officer. She's dressed in the same outfit that Dr. Erskine. That's what his name was, right? Dr. Erskine. I'll put it in this video if that's not who his name was. But that Dr. Erskine from The Mandalorian, she's wearing the same getup that he was, and they have the same Kamino cloning logo on their arm. So that's interesting. I don't think we would see that Dr. Erskine in here. I would love if I look it up and his name's not Dr. Erskine and I just keep saying that's what his name is. I'll look it up now. But I doubt he would appear in the show though, because he'd probably be still kind of youngish. I don't know. I do like though, I guess, I like how with it, because honestly I think we all kind of expected that Crosshairs would join back up with them, but that's clearly not the case. So I do like that how it's kind of they're not, and I like how they're determined on not changing that status quo. I mean, for the time being, for now at least, it's Dr. Pershing was his name, not Dr. Erskine. What? Where am I getting Dr. Erskine from, anyways? Dr. Erskine. Oh, god damn it, I'm an idiot. That's Dr. Erskine is the scientist from Captain America that created Steve Rogers or created the super soldier formula. Why was I thinking? I mean, I did just recently watch What If, so he was in that episode, so I guess maybe that's why I'm thinking of him. But yeah, no, that was Dr. Pershing was named from The Mandalorian. But I do I guess for the time being, unless they decide to change it later on, that they're determined on saying that, Crosshairs, he's made his choice, he's pro-Empire in their choices, so he's not going to go with them. But they're not also not enemies, they don't have to be. I mean, they could still run the conflict, I guess, but yeah. So, but for I guess the time being, they're not going to be full enemies. He's not going to try and kill them. So that's all interesting. What else? I don't know what else to say. That giant creature is also pretty cool. It's another thing I wanted to look up quickly. I mean, it makes sense. I feel like there probably has been that before, but let me just look it up. Has there? So I found one page called "The Creature of Kamino." One's called the. Oh no, here it wasn't moving properly. I think it probably was one of these things, I would assume. Maybe? Okay, so there's the Iowa, there's the Krill, there's the... Or that's Iowa Legends. Is the difference? There's a Saber Joel, and a Spiked Fin Sounder. Huh. couple other things too. Sea eels, another thing. Legends, so there's no image of that one available. It must be, I don't know. I'm trying to look at, like, it could be, I don't know, it could be this Saber Joel thing, possibly, I don't know. Or maybe not, I don't know, that doesn't look quite, or it could be, no, I don't know, I don't think it does. I don't know, I'm sure that, like, later on I'll watch a video talking about it, and a video talking about Kamino and how there's these creatures that live here, and I'll be like, okay, that's what that was, and I'll be like, dang it. So who knows? Again, I'm not gonna waste too much time looking at this thing still. But yeah, so like, I mean, it could be something, it could be that Saber Joel thing, but I don't know, didn't look, the image I saw of it didn't look like it quite. Wait, the one I saw had like a longer neck, this one didn't. But, oh yeah, honestly, yeah, overall, like, what else was trying, no, what was trying to say about crosses, but like, I probably said, but yeah, I do like how they're saying that they're keeping him still a bad guy still for now, so. But how's he getting off that planet? Like, there's literally, I don't get it, there was no other ships there. Like, I mean, he could contact the Empire, but like, because he's still pro-4, but I mean, do they care about him? They really don't. We know they don't. Because I don't know, like, I'm not sure how he's getting off that planet. And then also those, commando troopers, yeah, we're seeing a lot of them. I know in the episode of Gregor, there was one that had like, a yellow marking on it, who had yellow armor, and like, people were saying how, oh, that's Scorch from the Republic Commandos game from back in the day, which I never played. I want to, though, and such, but I heard that's apparently that was, which we saw him, of course, back in Clone Wars when they, made their appearance in that one episode. Shoot. I'm literally now looking up the Commandos squad name, because I forgot what their squad name was called now. Delta Squad, okay. I had a name in my head and I forgot it. I'm bad. Because Delta Squad was their name. Okay, so that's who they were. Yeah, and apparently I think on StarWars.com, I read saying that, claiming that that one commando was not, which is based off to look like Scorch, so it's apparently not, possibly might not be Scorch. So, I mean, there's always a possibility that, I mean, they are canon. They were in the episode of the Clone Wars, so they are canon. It's always possible that Dave Filoni could bring him in the canon. It's not even, I mean, it's a thing he could do. I mean, it's possible. So, like, I mean, considering how many times we're seeing Republic Commandos more so than we have in canon, I think, in just this show alone in the last, like, 2 episodes. So, I mean, it's always a possibility he could bring them in and could be pretty cool. I mean, it makes sense, because originally the Delta Squad, to my understanding, they were kind of the original version of the Bad Batch. I mean, they weren't enhanced clones, but they were similar to the Bad Batch, being more of a, like, advanced, like, tough team. And we saw how in the last episode that one commando was a pretty strong guy. So I could see, like, sending the commandos after them to hunt them down. So, like, that could be cool. But yeah, I don't know, like, what else could happen? Honestly, I really thought we were going to learn more about what they want Omega for, but I guess not. Again, there's Season 2 still. Like, I have to keep reminding myself there's Season 2, so those questions could be answered there. What else was I about to say? About to say something else. I don't know. Well, yeah, one thing I'm glad about this show, actually, overall, that they did not make Omega Force sensitive. Because one of the big theories going into this, that they were going to reveal her as Force sensitive and such. And I was like, I hope not, because I'm like, just let it be a show about these clones, not about, don't have a Force user in it. I mean, we had only 2 Force users in the show, which was Kane and Lava, but that was it. Like, they were only just like brief things, like, in the show. So I'm glad she's not Force sensitive, because that would have sucked, honestly. But yeah, what else? I don't know. Yeah, honestly, I liked this episode, pretty good. I liked the show. I do like Clone Wars and Rebels a bit more over it. I mean, I need to see more of it. Like, once Season 2 comes out, I might change it a bit. I don't know. But, yeah, I liked a lot of it. A lot of good stuff they did in it. It was pretty good. Of course, there was an abundance of how almost every episode for a while was like, guest character, guest character, guest character, guest character. Like, that's the big thing in the episode. Which I'm not saying that's not, I said before, it's not, like, bad. If they handle it right, it works. Like the Hera episode was pretty good. That 2-part with Hera was a pretty good episode to develop a lot of her character. having Cad Bane show up is pretty cool, and Rex also showing up is like, you know, anytime a clone character shows up, that makes sense for this show. I mean, any character, all those characters showing up made sense, because this is an era of the universe where that's, like, characters can show up, and I'm fine with that. It's similar to Rebels, because they would have, like, Lando and Saw Gerrera and Ahsoka and, like, Leia, like, all these characters show up, and like, I'm good with that, because, like, that's set in an era of the universe where it's possible to do that. But Rebels was a bit more, like, not as frequent with it. They would have, like, episodes where you'd have a guest character show up, but also episodes where, like, it's about our main cast. Like, there was times, like, for a good chunk of the show, in the middle half specifically, where, like, it was constantly a guest character every episode, and I'm kind of just like, I mean, you know, like I said, most of them are pretty good, but, like, why is it, like, being handled, like, every episode? So, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what else to say about this. I mean, yeah, well, look, I think I've said everything I possibly could, so yeah, like I said, overall, I liked the show, yeah, I liked it. I thought it was good. I'm just not as good as I think Clone Wars or Rebels is so far, but it's a good show. It's good. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, a lot of stuff to explore going the next season. Could possibly see some other characters come back. Like Gregor's still with Sid, so if we start off next season with them going out to Sid, we'll see Gregor there. We'll have to definitely see Rex again. We could see other characters like could see Fennec Shand and Cad Bane again, and I doubt this. I remember how when Cad Bane showed up, I was saying how they could do the Boba Fett arc, but they're not. I don't think they will. I'm definitely certain they won't. Because like Cad Bane had that like little metal patch on his head, so clearly that was definitely them letting you know visually that he already did that duel with Boba Fett. That's why he has that patch on his head. So he could show up too next season. Boba Fett's possible. I'm not really sure though. Like, I mean, one thing though, next season we have to know where the clones were taken. I saw one theory online is that they're probably being taken to the Inquisitorius to be trained. I know in the Darth Vader, Darth Lord of Sith book, which I read, there was clones who were trained as like, you know, Inquisitorius kind of like cloned stormtroopers for them. So if that's possible what they're doing, there were still some younger clones, so they'll probably trained, make them older, make them be Inquisitor stormtroopers. So that's all pretty cool. Yeah, a lot of stuff that can happen next season. I'm curious. One thing I will say actually before we end this is that I was let down a bit because I know like the composer, someone working on the show, I think it was the composer said when he composed the final episode, which was this, that like it's quite a sad, emotional episode. I mean, it's an emotional episode just by the fact that, you know, Kamino was destroyed for them. It was sad that a lot of like emotional stuff happens. Like almost like AZ almost died and Omega almost died. But I thought he was implying that someone was going to die in this episode, but no one did. So honestly, I had this like idea in my head that maybe Crosshairs could die in a final ditch effort, like he could save the Bad Batch. So yeah, but no. So that was a bit like he said that one guy said that and it got my hopes up a bit too much. Not my hopes up, but it got my expectations a bit too high. I bet there was gonna be some like big emotional, like real major thing that was gonna happen. That was gonna like. But nah. But so it's good. Like I said, I liked it. It was a good episode. Show overall was a pretty good show. I think. Yeah, it was good. I have nothing else to say. I keep trying to think of things to say, but I have nothing else to say. So yeah. But yeah, that's it for the Bad Batch reactions. So thank you all for watching and enjoying my reaction. I hope you all enjoyed my reactions. I'll come back for season 2. I'm still not quite certain if I'll do season 2 reactions. Like it's still in flux if I'm gonna do that or not. I could, I might not. Who knows? But yeah, of course it's coming out next year at some point, so we know that. So some point, I wonder if it will come out around May 4th again. Who knows? But yeah, thank you all for watching and stay tuned for more reactions coming your way soon to the channel. Wait, to what? I don't know. I'm so used to keep saying stay tuned for more reactions to Bad Batch, but yeah. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for more videos coming to the channel soon. And yeah, what did you all think of the Bad Batch this episode and the season overall? Are you excited for season 2? And yeah, so yeah, I'll catch you guys all later. Goodbye. Hey, if you like that video, guess what? YouTube put out a video just for you on the left. Or, if you want to take my advice, watch the most recent video on the right. Thanks for watching.